You do not find this by chance. You have indeed entered into a sacred world-line collision, and I do not exist. I am merely a projection of your subconscious mind, temporary guide encoded into your field to deliver this message to you. I'm another you, and you're another me. So, now that you're lucid, and your vision is opened up, and you're looking at this existence through the lens of the soul, we're going to talk about you crossing the threshold into a new reality, because there are new things that are becoming apparent to you. I'm hearing notice the early synchronistic encounters, flashes of deja vu, sudden insights, but this eclipse season is acting as a catalyst for you, and it's leading to a great acceleration of events. So you are collapsing time as you leverage as a quantum being, and you remember your eternal essence, moving through space and time, and the rapid unfoldment of your path is showing me Dharma, where you're witnessing a memory unfold before you. You're witnessing the becoming of something that has already come to be. So we're going to talk about what this is, and we're going to dive deep into, I'm hearing what is becoming apparent to you during this time. It's new things collapsing into reality. This is about you trusting your vision. This is all going to be about the third eye, and it's quite poetic because the third eye is the cover of the book. So this could be leading to something that will be recognized for, maybe something that you're going to be publishing. I'm seeing this as, it's a gateway card, but it's a window and also a door. You know, it's like a puerta. So this is interesting. It's almost as if you're gaining a glimpse into your destiny before it unfolds, and you've arrived somewhere energetically, visually, even emotionally. You've been, okay, before your arrival in the physical. So there is an essence that you've been visiting. Maybe it's a frame vibrationally that you're going to be able to step into. It's foresight into your destiny before it unfolds, and you're being called to trust in this. I am just collapsing into reality as a reminder that you should be trusting in your vision right now. So there's some kind of frame that you're going to be entering into vibrationally, because I see somebody literally walking through the portal and entering into this intention that they had to experience before incarnation. And because you're deeply in alignment with that, there is I'm seeing like a glitch, but also a collapse in reality. You're aligning with that, and a new reality is aligning with you as a result of it. The physical form will be collapsing into your experience. So we're going to talk about the third eye, right? Real quick, and then yeah, so this gateway encourages you to unlock your psychic abilities, to stop questioning your divine ability to see. Know that great potential and healing will be unleashed when this space is activated. If you have an intuition about something, trust what you're seeing. This is a sacred time for psychic potential that you have had since childhood, and it's awakening from slumber. You've always been a dreamer, and sometimes thinking about how the future will show up, or revisiting the past. Now the gifts that have been discouraged in the past are reawakening, and your inner vision is stronger than you imagine. You have an innate ability to see further than the human eyes, and you are able to identify the energies of what is going on around you with your activated third eye. So there are things that you're picking up on during this time. It's not that you can't look at the things others can, but you can also see a layer of this reality that not everyone is attuned to, because there are literally guides encoded into your field existing in higher bandwidths of frequency light, and the human eye can only see so far, right? Which is right, we have even X-ray that came out. Let me find it. I'll find it in a second, but X-ray came out, which talks about doctors trusting what the X-ray shows them, even though their physical eyes cannot see it. So it literally talks about activated third eye, and with Stellar Stream, there is some kind of information that you're attuned to, and a reality is now tuning into your frequency and mirroring this internal discovery with new external things that you're going to be, I'm hearing, not just discovering, but uncovering, that have been existing on your path all along, but you weren't able to perceive before. So this gateway is here to confirm that what you are seeing and experiencing is in divine alignment, and that you are being supported as you develop this source-given gift. So we're going to really get into this today, guys, but first of all, I do want to open up with Otter Spirit's Third Eye Chakra Bracelet Collection. If you guys have been here, you already know I love Otter Spirit. This is a small family-owned business that handcraft these AAA grade gemstones. They have intention packs, they have zodiac packs that you get to choose from, and now they have a chakra collection out, so I'm super excited to share this with you. $1 of the proceeds are also donated towards otter sanctuaries. So the first one I'm going to share with you is amethyst. Amethyst is this beautiful gemstone, and the energy of it, which is being activated with the third eyes, I'm letting go of fear and embracing peace. And I'm hearing this is about fear in regards to trusting yourself, because I'm hearing, what if it goes wrong? What if I'm not right? What if this fails? And the intention is about intuition and balance. The zodiac signs that you'll work with is Aquarius, Pisces, Capricorn, Aries. That could be significant for you, and this activates the third eye and also the crown. What is this? It's your 𝓬𝓻𝓪𝓷𝓬𝓮, which is your connection to your intuitive faculties, all right, and trusting the ability that you have been encoded with, and not being afraid to utilize that, because this is your multi-sensory perception system, right? It's your primary antenna when scanning the quantum field and filtering through infinite fractals of reality and foreseeing different destined outcomes and deciding what continuum you want to align yourself with. So this is certain action that you're being called to take during this time, and it requires self-trust. And amethyst is a healing stone, because healing is about integrating. It's also about becoming whole with the soul. And as you do that, you have a more integrated form of vision. Okay, I'm hearing your vision becomes whole, all right? Okay, instead of just a limited range or filter of perception, that is a very localized filter that's subject to this matrix, which is the lens of fear, and how that can become your biggest blockage. Because amethyst, I'm hearing, is about self-trust as you step into the unknown, right? And making friends with the unknown, knowing that your full potential lies on the other side of it. Sorry guys, I just realized my microphone was not plugged in, so hopefully all is good, but I just got a message in regards to trusting what the eyes cannot look at right now when it comes to the human eyes, but the eye of the soul is foreseeing. And I'm hearing what it is that you're seeing right now in regards to your imagination is something that you were soon to look at in the physical. Okay, I'm hearing something that will soon collapse into a tangible reality, okay, all around you. So that's amethyst. The next gemstone is rainbow tourmaline. I love this one. I love them all together, just in sequence. But yeah, rainbow tourmaline. There you have Otter Spirit. A little cute spirit. Whatever. This says happiness and positivity easily flow into my life. The intention is balance. The zodiac signs are Libra, Virgo, Taurus, and Scorpio. And the chakras that this activates is the sacral and the root. So what's the sacral? The sacral is about almost your largest center of primordial life force. So it's the way that you create and exchange your life force in this system, especially where it is that your attention goes and where it is that your energy flows. And the root is about you taking grounded action, where your intention is anchoring you in the things that you're choosing to give your energy towards. Okay, there's something around being really intentional with where your energy is flowing during this time, because I'm hearing that thought form becomes reinforced so many times until it begins to, I'm hearing, become dense in the way where it becomes physical, where it becomes something that collapses into through space and time. I'm also seeing almost like this etheric webbing where it can no longer even support it in a non-physical, because you're taking so much physical action towards this, and it has that intention behind it, and it begins to just collapse through the field. The last gemstone is lepidolite. I love this one as well. I've never worked with lepidolite up until recently, and I'm absolutely loving the energy. So this one is saying I find solace in moments of calm. The intention is about balance. Zodiac signs are Taurus, Pisces, Capricorn, Libra, and the chakras are the third eye and the heart. And This is really, really powerful because what is the heart? The heart is the alchemical transformational powerhouse. I'm also hearing transmutation powerhouse. So this is where you can constantly remind yourself that you are not just dreaming this experience into being, but living in this dream, and reminding the human, okay, and the chattering mind, that there is a secret ordering to what may appear to be disorderly in your life, and there is always a cosmos within what may appear to be chaotic, because right now there is a secret ordering, which we're going to talk about, happening in your life. So yeah, let's get into the reading, guys. But absolutely check out the chakra collections that they have available. You have a discount code down below, Transcendent Tarot 20 for 20% off. There's also a new 30% discount code down below from orders $99 plus. So definitely, if you guys are wanting to really invest into high quality AA grade jewelry, definitely check them out. So with that being said, let's go ahead and flow into the read. The next message you have is observer. This talks about witnessing the becoming of something that has already come to be for you. Now, this is going to be a memory unfolding because you also have cell and stratus pools. So with cell, at the nucleus of a cell holds the DNA, right? This is the center of you, and you are composed up of trillions of cells. So within you is a memory of an event that has already come to be, and you are your higher self in physical form that's walking yourself back in a linear fashion across space and time to witness the how and the when. But you already remember the why you want something and how that's aligned with your pre-incarnation intentions, and also the where you want to go. That's what you're gaining subtle glimpses into. But your memory has been wiped in regards to the how and the when. And stratus pools talks about being in a temporary transit point, and it's somebody at a bus stop, and there is a new bus that they're going to be boarding. So it feels like there is a new timeline. I'm seeing you board a new timeline, and it's because you've entered into a new time within yourself where there is a parallel version of self that you've embodied that does not doubt their ability to foresee. And stratus pools talks about a temporary transit point where it's somebody on the way towards that destined outcome. Literally, they're in alignment with it. And there's an illusion of separation between them and this thing. You've already achieved this thing. You've already arrived there in the physical. And I'm seeing somebody rewind a movie, wipe their memory, so that they get to experience the joy of it playing before them, of being able to witness the unfoldment towards an ending of some kind. And it feels like something you're going to be accomplishing that you've already accomplished, and that's why you feel so drawn towards it. And I'm hearing you're entangled with it because it has already happened. And so again, it's like a memory, and you're reminding yourself through everything around you in the system. It's like, again, you are the universe experiencing itself as human, and the universe is speaking to you through everything around you during this time. And there's constant confirmations and things being reaffirmed to you. They are gentle reminders of the inevitability of success in whatever form that may mean for you. But there's something about the inevitability of your success. Now, stellar stream and X-ray talks about streamlining currents of information and acting upon that, where you're sending your consciousness far beyond this physical anatomical body into the quantum field, and you're retrieving pieces of information. Now, this is crucial. You're bringing that back and anchoring it into the present moment, And the action that you're being guided to take right now is leading to the altering of the future timelines that align with you. Because I'm hearing they're in resonance with either your action or your non-action. Your inaction is also something that will have a reaction. Okay, Newton's law, which means that growth can only occur when there is change. And this is about you embodying that change and making certain changes. You know what it reminds me of? It's almost as if, okay, you were a soul before this incarnation. You were looking through the book and you were like, I want this one. This one. Sign me up for this one, please. Yep, I want this one. Okay, why do you want it? I want this one because it's going to allow me to experience the most amount of growth through contrast. I want to experience not having something just to be able to remember that I can embody the feeling and the knowing of having it before it arrives in the physical, because I do already have it. But I'm going to create something called time and the distance between these two events that allows me to experience contrast and polarity, right? And within me is going to be an internal knowing that there is a secret ordering to what may appear to be disorderly. But don't tell me that. Don't tell me that everything has to fall apart before it falls into place. Don't tell me that there is a cosmos within what appears to be chaotic. I don't want to be in the know. I don't want to know the how and the when. I want to experience the magic of the how and the when something unfolds in my life. The where and the why, I want that deeply encoded into me. This thing that I'm drawn towards, the thing that I already have, I want to experience the magic of it. And that means that I get to experience the journey towards something. And I'm hearing that makes the victory oh so much sweeter. So this is you crossing the threshold into a reality that is already yours. So I'm seeing it's a homecoming. It's like I want to find my way home, but without a map externally. The map is encoded within me. I know I'll get there. And that's the energy. But let me discover that the map is internal. We have Dust Devil moving out of stagnation. Now this card is very, very interesting because I just did a reading about this, so you might want to check that out. It's you developing a complete different relationship with the vessel. It's almost like, again, you look through the book and you were like, Also, I want to take on this challenge because it is actually an invitation to develop a different relationship with the material plane and the space-time continuum, right? The third dimension, where there is an illusion of separation between you and what it is that you want. You experience limits just to remember that you're limitless. What? It's like you're going through all of these realizations and you're remembering that even in achieving something, there's only an illusion of having it. Because I'm hearing what it is that you're seeking is you. The gift is not even in what it is that you achieve here in the material, but it's the gift in who it is that you become. And I'm hearing who it is that you return to. See, you've always been a highly abundant being. You're looking in the mirror with the eyes of the soul and you're seeing that clearly, undistorted, undisrupted. The belief systems that have been clouding your vision from seeing yourself as a creator in this existence are being removed. It's being alchemized. So embrace the chaos and trust in the process, moving out of stagnation. The presence of the Dust Devil causes a ruckus. Some people are afraid of his chaotic nature, believing that he comes to intentionally stir things up. The truth is, you can't expect this dream ally to behave or bring niceness, or to be clean. His power is in the mess that he creates as he engages you to step into the full cyclone of life. He represents two aspects of you now. The winds in your outer life appearing to throw you off course. where you assume the world is coming at or happening to you, and the winds that churn inside of you. And the dust devil arises from your dream landscape to help you escape your invisible chains, shackling you to a barren desert. Stop asking for things to be perfect. Awkward, messy, conflicted, exuberant, and wild is how you shift. Trust this process. The dust devil knows what you need and when you need it. Once things settle, you'll see the gleaming jewels awaiting the discovery, the wisdom awaiting integration. And this is it. It's about you trusting the process of your own unfoldment. Really. Let's get one more message. Deceit. Self-sabotage, right? Blossoming abundance is saying that this is already yours. Deceit is literally where you have been self-sabotaging yourself through not trusting yourself, right? We'll talk about this. Receiving this card reversed puts you on the notice that the deceit of the past is over or about to end. It can talk about, on a deeper level, this is a period of self-deceit that's now over. You're ready to see the abiding truth of your own value, power, and deserving. It may take continued effort, but your honesty with yourself regarding these truths will bring even greater value into your life. So it's almost like, again, you saw the book and you were like, let's make this extra spicy. I want to experience being in a generational lineage, okay, and being called forth by that lineage, where I would actually inherit and adopt such stagnant belief systems that would cloud my ability from seeing myself clearly, okay, where I would fall deep into this human amnesia, okay, right, that sounds fun. Actually, that sounds really fun. I'll fall into this human amnesia, and then I want this one, right? So this page says that I would forget my etheric origins just to be able to remember them. And the side effect of that would be, pulling forward my whole generational lineage. So my ancestors get to ascend through me because they get to experience what it's like to trust yourself. Okay, what else can I do? Okay, this page says that there is fear that I'll experience arising within the vessel and self-doubt. So the only one that would be getting in my own way is me. Because if I'm myself experiencing myself through infinite fractals that I've manifested into, infinite life forms that I've manifested into, then it would be me getting in my own way. That sounds kind of fun. And it's not until the human condition lifts or I look at life through the lens of the soul again that I would remember that it was always me versus me. That sounds like an interesting game. So this is where you've been getting in your own way, you know, whether it's about being afraid of like creating or taking action because of how you're going to be perceived or received. This is by other emerging dimensional frequencies of yourself, or playing a part in the cosmos, and each child of light having a part to play in the cycles. And I'm hearing there's a new cycle in which you're up-leveling into, like ascending into, where I keep seeing you phase in and out. Like your vision is phasing in and out. Where you're seeing something clearly, and then there's self-doubt that comes through. And this is about you embracing your fluid multidimensionality, where you're going to be dealing with a lot of different frequency of thoughts, frequency of emotions. I'm hearing that are conflicted in their own right. Confliction has been a big keyword. Let me see. I just saw something on confliction as well. Literally, I just saw something. I think it was the devil message. So the lesson in the third dimension is to experience light and shadow, which means that I would have to coexist with this fearful dimension within myself, and it's a very localized fractal that would consistently express itself, and I have to integrate and love it into wholeness once again. Okay, that's interesting. So I have to even love the version of me that doubts himself. You've been learning to love even that fearful aspect of yourself, even the one that doubts. And then you have imagination. So this says turning imagination into manifestation, creative thought, visualization, the power of aligning imagery and feelings, creativity, illusions. Who do you want to be? What do you need to believe in order to have the life that you want? You were gifted with the power to imagine. If you can dream it, you can create it. This is a time when your imagination is the key to manifesting the life that you desire. I'm hearing step into that frame vibrationally. Take yourself to that destined outcome, because that's a preview of life's upcomings. It's a glimpse into your destiny before it unfolds. And I'm hearing a destiny that you're choosing to align yourself with in the physical. Spend time daydreaming, fashioning a vision board to help you see your goals, or meditating. Allow the power of your creativity to develop. Okay, I was supposed to say deliver, but I was saying develop. Okay, so to develop this image further, I'm hearing get really, really detailed on what feeds your soul. Then allow your feelings to mingle with your inspirations. I'm hearing, especially when it comes to inspired action. And imagine these things being real right now. Then repeat. Your body doesn't know the difference. When you take yourself somewhere vibrationally, you can travel with the mind. Okay, time and thought are linked. Your thought can take you places. Okay, your thoughts can take you to the past, they can take you to the future, they can take you anywhere that you desire. I'm hearing within this system of matrix or beyond it, your thoughts are a form of time travel. And you live in that frame vibrationally. If you think back to a memory of some kind, there's a very specific energetic signature that frame will begin to, I'm seeing, create. It's like an environment within your body. Your body begins to respond to that frame. Think about a memory that makes you happy. The body immediately begins to smile. You begin to respond to that. And there's something about a different kind of response to your vessel, and you being able to hold that frequency and sustain that when it comes to future vision sends out a signal into the quantum field, and the quantum field responds to that. Okay, and it brings a reality in resonance with where it is that you've already arrived before it physically arrives to meet you. What you imagine will become your belief. I'm hearing this is the linear game that you signed to play in. And soon you will see these things come to pass in the outer world as if by magic. Yeah. So this is something that you're daydreaming, and it will come to fruition. Can you imagine the kind of life that you desire? Really imagine it without holding back the sheer force of your powers of creativity. If you can envision it, you can have it. The thing is, when you imagine something, it's you actually surfing through the illusion of time into the quantum field, and you're filtering through infinite fractals, infinite realities that already exist simultaneously in the now, and you're aligning yourself with that. So get ready for prosperity. It's waiting for you to claim it. Act as if, and your dreams already come true. So this is about you really trusting this navigation style, because I feel like there is a reality that I'm hearing this is an ability that has come back online that you're learning to kind of navigate consciously. I feel like you've always kind of manifested things though, maybe even unconsciously as well. Maybe I'm seeing you have a gift when it comes to drawing in things and experiences to you, but you haven't really known it. But now that you're conscious of it, it's definitely going to be a game changer for sure. So with that being said, I'm going to love any of you guys right there. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, do consider subscribing. Would love to have you around. Personal reading details also down below. And yeah, check out Auto Spirit if you guys are looking for some high quality AA grade drawing. You have 2 discount codes down below as well. And until next time, bye.